Hello everyone, this is Yasmin from Yasmin's Food and Lifestyle. Today I'll be showing you how I make my ugu/spinach soup. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you for stopping by. So here I have my dry fish. I'll be soaking it in hot water because this kind of fish is hard. It's very hard. Usually I don't soak my dry fish, but this one is very hard. So I'm going to soak it in hot water and leave it for a while till I'm ready to use it. So I'm going to add some salt and let it sit for a while. So in this pot here, I have my meat. I'll be adding my stockfish. When you look, you can see it's not the same stockfish that I showed in the video that I'm using. The reason is that I soak my stockfish overnight. I'll show you how to make your house not to smell when you're cooking with stockfish. This was the stockfish I showed you, but I'm using a different one that I already soaked overnight. Okay, now I'm adding my Maggi. I'm adding like 1.5 tablespoons of salt, and I'm going to add little water and allow to simmer for a while before I add the water I'll be using to cook. So this is how I make my stockfish not to smell in the whole house when I'm cooking. So first I get a pot that have a cover. You can use any plastic container, but I heard plastic is not advisable to use with hot water. So I'm using my porcelain pot. So now I have my stockfish here. I'll add salt and I'll add chopped onion. You can add any quantity you want. Then lastly, add your boiled water. Be careful. Boiled water to cover the stock fish. Okay, that's all you need. Then cover it overnight. If you want to use it that day, you can just cover it for 2 to 3 hours. And when you bring it out, you will see your stockfish is soft already. Then just clean and use. When you're cooking, nobody will know that you are cooking with stockfish in that house. And yet your soup will come out very tasty. So let's check our cocoyam. See, once it can peel off easily, it means it's ready. Or you can use a fork if you don't want to touch it because it's hot. So now I'm going to take it out from the water, remove the skin and blend. My blender, I'll be blending my cocoyam. If you have mortar and you feel like pounding, you can go ahead. But for me, so in here I have half of my cocoyam. I'll be adding the pepper and some ogili in this batch. I'm doing it in 2 batches. Then I'll add little water. If it's my sister, Flo, she will say to make it easy on your blender. Okay, I'll be blending now. So now I've added my cow skin and I've added my snail. I just added them. I don't know if I picked it on camera because a call just came in for me. So I've added a little water and I'm adding more water. Okay, now I'll just cook for like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'll add my dry fish. So we've added our palm oil, crayfish, and the dry fish. We'll just cook for like 5 minutes. I want the fish to get soft before adding my cocoyam. So I think by now the fish is soft. So I'll add like a teaspoon of oziza seed. If you don't have oziza seed, you can use the leaf. If you don't have the leaf, you still can cook it without any of these two. If you don't have oziza seed, no worries. Your soup will still come out tasty. So the next thing I'm going to add will be my cocoyam. Remember I added my pepper and my ogili while I was blending. So now I'll add gradually. Okay, let me see how this looks. I don't want to add too much cocoyam. If I add too much, it will be so thick, as if I'm making bitter leaf soup. I'm not making bitter leaf soup. So this is the right consistency I want. When you're making oha soup, some people call it ora soup or oha soup, you don't want your cocoyam being too thick. Okay, I'll cover and cook for a while, and the last thing I'll be adding will be my leaf. I'm using spinach leaf. While I was growing up, my mom used to make this soup with ogo leaf. We used to call it ofe ogo. But now there's no ogo where I live. I live in Saudi Arabia. There's no ogo leaf, so I'm using spinach to substitute for ugu. And I've done this several times and it came out real good and tasty. So I just finished washing my spinach. I'll be cutting it now. So the spinach is ready, cleaned, cut. If you don't have spinach, you can use ugu. Ugu is the right thing to use, but because where I live, I can't easily get ugu leaf. That's why I'm using spinach. I live in Saudi Arabia. There's no ugu here. That's why I'm using spinach. But if you can find ugu leaf where you live, good for you. Use ugu leaf. You'll get a tastier and better result. Now I'm going to add my oziza leaf. Don't mind the color. I'm using frozen one. if I add oha to this pot now, it turns to oha soup. So if you don't know how to make oha soup, follow the same process. When you get to this point, add your oha and off the light. Okay. You can see the soup is almost ready. So I will now add my spinach to make it spinach soup. I want lots of veggies in it. You can stop now, but I like having lots and lots of veggies in it. I think what I need is spatula and not this spoon. Please, can I have the wooden spoon? Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Our soup is ready. It's ready. Our soup is ready. Is ready. So here is our soup. You can still add more veggies if you want more, but I'm stopping here. At this point, you can test for your salt and your seasoning cube. If you want more, you add. I don't like adding too much seasoning cube in my food. So here is our ugu soup, our spinach soup. Whoa. Let's make sure all the nyamas enter. All the nyama that they all enter. Hey, bad servant too. Who will test my food? Oh, nobody's around. So here is my spinach soup. The soup is ready.